Simply Done, the podcast network.
How's everybody doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. Didn't, how most people wake up with the crack of dawn?
Yeah.
Or inside Dawn's crack, huh?
What? Why do you got to bring me up all
Dawn.
the time?
Why is it always
A
that you're
chick,
inside Dan's
not you.
crack?
I don't get
I
it.
said Dawn.
No,
Let's
you
try
say
to make
Dan.
Let's try to make this show work with no fighting for once.
God.
At least I don't have to wear a neck brace.
God damn.
Do you know how stupid that neck brace looks on you?
Do you know how stupid it feels?
I think it would look a lot smarter if it was signed by the big three.
You want to do that
No,
today?
thank you.
Let's do that.
No, thank you.
Why?
But
I
you
don't-
can show us where you want it signed. How about that?
It's not going to get signed by anybody, please.
What if we sign it with different names?
Oh, Christ.
Like I could be Martin Balsam.
That's a great idea.
You could be David Jansen.
And could I be Brad Pitt?
Wrong.
Totally. Oh, what's the name of this song? What's the name of this song?
It's the theme from our show. Coming to you pre-recorded from Simply Done, the Podcast Network studios at a secret location in West Hollywood, California. It's the Big Three Podcast. I'm your pal, Don Barris.
My name is Maul.
I'm Scary Perry Caravello.
Together, we are the Big
Big
Three. Now, today, as usual, we have a super big show. I'm very excited about that. But before we get to any of that, it's time once again for the Cookie Caramello update.
Drum roll.
Scaremaster,
Yes, sir.
Cookie,
Yo,
Is-
man.
is he still alive?
He's alive, and he's fucking pissed at my brother.
Why?
Well, I called him up, and he goes, did you get the money back from Brian yet? And I says, no. I says, we're trying to get him put in jail. And he just fucking went off.
If you don't know the story, on February 6th, I believe, they pulled the plug on your father.
Okay.
And miraculously, he's still alive.
Actually, he's getting healthier.
He's getting healthier. And
So pulling the plug was the best thing they ever did to him.
Exactly. Two
Not-
hospitals almost killed him.
And then his son Perry almost kills him.
What was his problem?
I
first
didn't
place?
almost kill him.
Yes, you did.
Well, you did.
You went over there and you start bringing up bad news
Oh,
to this
yeah,
guy.
brought his stress level way
Yeah,
up.
and he starts screaming. You get him to the point he's screaming. You don't want
I
to tell
told him-
somebody.
I told
Yeah,
him-
why would you do that?
He said-
Why would you do that? Unless you wanted your father dead.
He
Why
said
would you do
to
that?
me,
Oh, bullshit. Bullshit. Just like Nathaniel. You don't give a shit about people anymore.
the show's over. Thank
Why?
you.
You're done?
Because you don't know how to be polite about things.
That ain't no way to treat a lady.
No way
to treat your baby. Your woman, your child. That's kind of weird. It's your
My
child.
head is killing me.
Scaremaster.
Oh, so you're in
What
another
now?
super mood, huh? You come to us in a great mood again.
Why
huh?
did your dad go to the hospital in the first place? Tonsils?
No. God,
What was it?
he's old.
Oh,
Well,
so
what-
he went there for old?
Okay, he's 85, check into the hospital.
80,
What
get
was
it.
his reason
Time
for
to go
going
to
to
the
the
hospital.
I
hospital?
don't remember, but it had something to do with either his diabetes or
He lost his eyes that you bought him new eyes for.
right.
If I remember
For
correctly,
your eyes, cookie. Ba-da-da-da. I'm just going to sing song bites all night.
Turn
This
around,
show's going to be
Bright
really
Eyes.
expensive.
turn around, bright eyes.
Turn around.
Every now and then I get a little bit tired.
Turn around, cookie. Did turn around. He was heading towards the pearly gates. He turned right around.
That's it. Yep.
Came
All right.
marching back into Scarebuster.
Okay.
Why
What-
don't you guys move in together?
Because he's in Texas and I'm in California.
All right, Scaremaster.
Yes, sir.
What I don't like is the first thing out of your mouth today, less than 5 minutes
Oh,
into the show,
God.
what do you say? You're going to stop doing the show.
I didn't say that.
Did he say the show's over? Mole, am I wrong on this?
I said
Yeah,
the
but he might have
show's
just thought
over
it was
because of the disrespect.
The disrespect. You don't bring disrespect to us? You don't think you do?
Dan. Did I say Dan?
Yeah.
I meant Don.
Okay.
Don,
Yes.
kindly be polite to me.
Okay.
And I'll
you kindly be polite to me.
back.
Because of your fucking politeness, we'll call it. I get called from somebody that I didn't want to talk to.
Who?
Why don't you play that call?
Hello, Mr. Barris. This is Rebecca from PGE&E. I'm calling regarding our client, Miss Barrymore. It's come to our attention that during a recent broadcast of your program, a member of your team, one Mr. Caravello, has claimed a past relationship with Miss Barrymore. Yep. We firmly request that this individual cease and desist any further false claims of a romantic affiliation with our client.
There was no romantic
I await
claims.
your immediate response to this matter. Thank you very much. Good day.
What happened at the Key Club that one night when I met her was nothing romantic. It was basically hello, and
on the air, you actually said that you did have some romance with her.
I did not
yes,
say
you
I
did. Mole, am I lying?
What
Am
kind
I
of
lying
romance
about
did
this?
I have with her?
You know why?
You guys twisted it. You guys twisted it.
Because you said you liked her during E.T. when she was a kid because you trafficked in child pornography.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
I'm confused.
You guys are liars.
I'm not. What's
Who's
the call
lying?
about? What's the call
I
about?
never said anything about E.T. I never said anything.
I liked her in E.T.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Did you like her in E.T.?
The movie E.T. was very well done, yes.
Oh, you should review that one day.
Oh, Jesus.
The point is that you're not the perfect person.
Of course not.
Okay?
And neither are you.
I'm closer than you are.
No
Listen,
comments.
E.T., if E.T. taught us anything, it's that nobody's perfect.
Thank you, Mole. Thank you. Now, what we're going to do next is we're going to do something where the fans can get involved, so we'll get this out of the way right at the top of the show. This is our $10 shout-out.
$10 shout out.
Now, if you've never heard the show before and you don't know what this segment is about, this is where you, the listener, can be part of the fun here on the Big Three Podcast. All you have to do is send us $10. That's cash. No money orders, no credit cards. What else do they do, Mo? What else do they try and get away
Hang
with?
out.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how that'll work with this. Anyway, you send $10 cash.
And if you write a really short letter, Perry will read it.
And I think this week they kind of listen to us. So you send that $10 cash to 7510 Sunset Boulevard, number 153, Hollywood, California, 90046. Now, we don't have many shout-outs today, but I'm going to start out with this one just because this one...
Can I ask a favor?
What's that?
Is there enough for gas money?
I know
And the
gas is
shout-outs?
pretty expensive.
Gas
Because
is
gas
really
is going
expensive.
fucking
I know
through the
it.
roof.
Well, you know what? I don't know how we do this because somebody sent under $4 with a shout-out. Now, this is Kate Wood in Manchester, England. They sent a total of $3.65, and they gave a DVD that they wanted to give to Perry. I don't think that we read it. You know, I'm sorry, Kate Wood. You got to send $10. That's the point of the $10 shout-out.
$10 shout out.
But they did have a DVD, Art of Being Straight, and they gave $3.65. So I'll give this to you, Perry.
I don't want this movie.
Why not?
It's gay.
How do you know?
Just see two guys staring at each other like it's gay.
Okay, I'll read this first one then. Hello, Big Three. Did you know that Randy Callahan is on Twitter? I didn't know that. I looked into it and it turned out to be the real Randy Callahan. As you know, I'm a writer, so I got in contact with Randy to hear his side of the story and work on his autobiography.
Cool.
This focuses on his career and the accident that he had due to tripping over a skateboard that may or may not have been sold to him by Perry,
Complete
shattering his hip.
bullshit.
He accurately remembers the incident with Perry and is willing to talk about it.
Complete bullshit. It's a total lie.
Okay. In his correspondence, he learned that his recollection of the incident, it will occupy nearly half the book. So what he's saying is the thing that he did with you, he's writing an entire book. Nearly half the book is going to be about...
How could he get that much material?
Excuse
out of that
me.
Incident?
Do you remember inviting me over here one time? Over
Yes.
over here to the studio to see a film clip from the TV show Entertainment Tonight. It was right after this event that happened with this perverted
Right.
rapist that raped me, and then all of a sudden you showed me that he raped a 12-year-old kid.
Well,
that made me feel better.
Allegedly,
and that's
allegedly.
what put him in fucking jail.
Allegedly, I don't remember, but yes, I think so. But it seems like he's got his life back together because him writing this chapter, now he's possibly going to turn that encounter into a series of gay romance novels. So I think that's pretty nice. At least something positive comes out of it.
The kids are reading.
Just writing to get Perry's personal permission to use his name for the project. If not, we will simply refer to him as Perry Baby Dick Caravello. It would be a shame if Perry didn't participate because major publishers have shown interest in the money generated by the books can only help Perry. Because no one wants to see Perry end up like Chris Chan. Who's Chris Chan? Mole?
I don't know.
Okay, I don't either, but
Jackie Chan's brother.
I don't know. It may be. But anyway, it's signed Sincerely Alex. So that was shout-out number 1. He gave some money. Okay, this next shout-out will have Perry the pages are kind of stuck together.
Dear Perry, thanks for reading my letter last week. When you offered for me to come out to L.A. to see you, I got so excited that I came all over myself. I decided to send you something special this time. Did you notice that this letter is a little sticky? I smeared my jizz on the page to give you a little piece of myself. Rub it on your body and get used to how my semen feels on your skin. Feel free to lick it too, because you're gonna be doing a lot of that when we go back to your apartment after our night out. I can't wait for you to give me the tour of Hollywood's gay night life, but the biggest draw will be afterward when we make love all night. I'm planning on coming over or coming out sometime after the big Randy Halleck. Take this fucking
What? You didn't finish it.
tough shit.
Well-
I look.
What?
I want nothing to do with that subject. I want nothing to do with these fucking faggot celebrations. Don't even ask for me for the month of June. From June 1 to June 30th, I'm gone.
Where are you going?
Don't worry about it.
Whoa, TMC's going to be all over this one.
Where are you
Fucking-
Are you doing a festival without us?
That's what he's
I'm
doing.
going away.
I'll bet you don't. I'll bet you're doing a festival.
He's doing the Chicago one.
How can I go do
I'll
a
bet
festival
you.
when I
That's
don't?
the one that's throwing money around
How
like
can I do a
crazy.
festival when I don't have a fucking pot to piss in
I
or
don't
window
well,
to throw it out of?
Okay.
I got
very
some
clever.
pot.
No, I don't think he means. Well, to finish this letter, I can't wait for you to give me the tour of Hollywood's gay nightlife. But the biggest draw will be afterwards when we make love all night. I'm planning on coming out sometime
Look.
after the big Randy Callahan celebration in June. See you soon, Dimitri Moreland.
Keep it. It's yours. It's a faggot film.
I got one to read.
Okay.
Dear Danimal, my name is Dawn, D-A-W-N, pronounced Dan. I'm writing the two of you because I knew of Perry Caravello in high school, and he better not be referred to me as the girlfriend whose crack he woke up in. I only knew Perry the way everyone else at school knew him, as the jack-off boy. Normally, I wouldn't care if some human paraquat claims to have had a girlfriend with my name, but the Perry Caravello I knew got caught hiding in the football team's locker room, jaying off. While the guys on the team showered, they found Perry covering the laundry bin, covered in dirty gym towels and jock straps.
Yeah, sure.
The entire defensive line threw him out of the locker room naked and covered with his own J so that everyone could see what he was doing. He got caught by the football team, didn't stop him from compulsive playing with himself. He even got caught doing it in detention. Received that for jacking.
Let me see that
off in the
letter when
locker
you're
room.
done.
Perry is, anyone even calls it all, he has hopefully stopped masturbating so much. He used to brag about jaying off 4 times in the morning as if it wasn't enough to score. He could get up to 6 times every morning by the time he became an adult. Did you do that? Did you brag
No.
that you could do it up to 6
No,
times a
because
morning?
that letter's full of shit. I want
I
to see
guess
that
because
letter.
no one else wants to touch me that way.
Does-
Please tell him to stop saying you woke up in my crack. I might not mind so much if that stupid joke was funny. Sincerely, Don Wells.
Wow, that
It's not
answers
her.
a lot of questions.
not
Look.
her.
Don
Look.
Wells,
It's not her.
Look at the letter.
it's right here.
Let me see it.
All right, this
Let
one
me
comes
see the
from
letter.
this- right there.
Can I see it?
No, it's typewritten or printed from a computer.
So what?
There's no stationery.
He wants to smell it.
I want to see the typing of her last name.
Wells.
It's not her.
All right, then it's not her.
Dawn Wartzel is the girl that I was.
Maybe she got married, dude.
Dawn
Oh,
Wells.
yeah, probably that's it. All right, here we go. Next $10 shout out. Superglide Inc. That's where this is from. Dear valued customer, Perry Caramello. My name is Harry Heelman, and I'm the district manager of Superglide Inc. It has been brought to my attention that a recent order of yours was mishandled by the local vendor and never made it to your home address. For this, I apologize, and I sincerely want to make sure this type of error will never happen again. Sorry for any inconvenience we have caused you, Mr. Caravello, because we cherish all of our customers' business. I have proved to your local vendor to double your order for free.
Nice.
Oh, that is nice. That's right, Perry Caramello. Superglide will be sending you not one case, but 2 cases of Anal Ease personal lubricant.
Oh, Christ.
Again, thank you for your business.
Ink. INK for my computer. Not Superglide. Fucking lube.
You got anal lube.
Okay, they also had a P.S. Your latest address is 7722 Reseda Boulevard, Reseda, California, 91335, apartment 102 is currently in our mailing system. Has it changed? If please update the information by calling us at 1-900-FUN-HOLE. So that's that, and that was.
And you're gonna put the address on the computer, and
How else
everybody
are
on the
people going
planet
to be able
Earth.
to find you?
You know what? That's illegal to do.
I'm not doing it.
I didn't do it.
My address is being out there is illegal to do. Oh fuck.
Perry,
I didn't give anybody permission to put my address online.
look who's been talking to his lawyer. Anyway, let's close this out. And that was today's $10 shout out.
$10 shout out.
Hey, was that a phone? If that's a phone, send it through for us, please.
Hello, it's me. I've thought about this for a long, long time.
Hey, Mr. Adams.
That's a little Todd Rundgren.
Mr.
All right,
Adams.
Perry, listen. I'm sitting down on my inflatable donut and ready for the news. Cookie, tell me, is he still with us?
Still with us.
Yeah, he's doing good. He's amazing.
What an incredible
he's
man.
getting
I'll
healthier.
tell you, I will always hold him firmly in my bosom like a case of doggy heartworms. Now, Mole, let me ask you, what happened with the marathon?
I got disqualified.
So, no runners high.
No, I guess not. I got to use other
Well,
stuff.
how about this? I'm going to send you over some of my expired kidney stone medication. That should brighten up your day.
Cool, thank you. That's awesome.
Don't mention it.
Kidney
Don't
stone
mention it. Would anyone
medication.
else like some?
I'll take some,
No.
Mr. Adams.
My pleasure, Mr. Barnes. How about you, Scaremaster? Would you
No,
like any of my
thank
old
you.
expired prescription medications?
No,
I'm
thank
cleaning out my
you.
wash basin.
I don't think he wants any, dude.
Okay, listen. I have an idea, Scaremaster. How
now?
about this? What about a live podcast from a theater?
Oh, that's a great
Really
idea.
good idea.
The theater would
All
be
right,
cool.
here's what's what. I happen to be dear friends with the manager of Studs Theater on Santa Monica Boulevard, formerly the Tomcat. My thought is that in between showings of their erotic cinema, the big three can entertain the fellas. How's that sound?
Mr. Adams, that's a gay porno theater.
Well, I don't know if that's how I would categorize it, but yes, that's what it is exactly.
Well, then it's up to you, Perry. What do you think?
I said no.
So what I'm hearing is you'll think about it.
No.
All right. Wonderful. Listen. Quickly, I must run. How about some jokey time?
Yes, do it.
Ready? What is Mr. Frog's favorite soft drink?
Coca-Cola, I think.
And you think correctly. Toodles loves.
Coca-Cola.
Relief? Discomfort? Now, which of these I next apply? That decision is in your hands. So, take your time.
I don't understand.
Tell me. is it safe?
For what?
Okay, let's move on.
Hey, did you guys hear the that Whitney Houston, the Beverly Hills police just announced that Dwayne was the last person to see her alive.
Who's Dwayne?
Dwayne the bathtub, I'm drowning. I just made it up. Hey,
That's funny stuff. Okay, well, you know what? This is kind of exciting because today's movie review by Perry, I've been anticipating since last week when I heard from the bosses upstairs that was the movie they wanted him to review this week. Because this week, Perry is going to review the movie, the cult classic film, Windy City Heat.
Windy City Heat, starring myself, Perry Caravello, not with a K. C-A-R as in car, A-V-E-L-L-O.
Did you change it after the movie?
I never changed it. You guys fucking lied about it.
I didn't lie about anything.
You lie about it all
Perry,
the time.
really? I did it? So wait a minute.
K-A-R.
Wait a minute. Hold everything. You're saying that I did it?
I'm not.
You're saying that I did it. What proof do you have? Or are you just assuming again? And what happens when you assume, Mole?
Well, why is it that every time we're on this show,
guessing what's going to happen.
you're saying...
When you assume, you're supposing you know what the outcome of a scenario is going to be.
I don't know if that's what I was looking for, but what were you saying, Perry?
Why are you always saying spelling my last name with a K?
Because that's the way they spell it in the movie, and I thought that's
not
how you
the
spell
way
it.
it's spelled.
Well, I didn't know that.
C-A-R is in car. A, V is in Victor. E-double-L-O.
What?
That's how you spell my last name.
But in the movie, you spelled it with a K.
I didn't spell it with a K.
Mole, am I wrong
You
about
guys
this?
spelled
Us
it
guys.
with the K's.
Again, you're blaming me. You're blaming Mole. What proof do you have that us guys, Perry, again, like everything else you do, you blame us for something when you have no idea what the fuck is going on. Once again, you've done it. Once again, Perry.
How about the producers, the people that are putting up all
right, that's
the,
not you guys.
plaque.
You're blaming me.
Well, who else does?
Not me. You thought I put up the...
No. I'm not blaming
Mole,
you.
did you have anything to do with the editing on the movie
him.
Windy City Heat?
What do you do with it?
The editing.
How do you do that?
I don't
Then
know.
blame
He doesn't
the
even
editor.
know. Okay, but why are you blaming me? You said you guys, referring to us. You're wrong. You spelt it wrong. You must have signed it wrong.
I never spelt it wrong.
Dude.
I never signed it
the
wrong.
editor.
Something's fucked up.
Even the chick at LA Center Studios, when they had my last name spelt wrong on that piece of shit motorhome that they used as my dressing room, I immediately said to her that my last name was spelt wrong.
Okay, so they're the ones that had it wrong. But you keep saying
right.
you guys.
That's
Did I put it
right.
on the motorhome
Use
wrong?
guys.
Use guys. What are you fucking talking about, Perry?
Everybody
you blame me for everything. You blame me for every single thing that goes bad in your life. Was it my fault you broke your neck?
You weren't there, so no.
Can I straighten one thing out with Scaremaster?
Yes,
right
you
now?
may.
Scaremaster, and this our listeners should know too. You don't have HIV, right?
Never did, never will.
Well, I can't say that.
Another misconception about Perry that everybody says all the time, that he blew Randy Callahan. He didn't blow Randy Callahan.
Never will.
Never did.
I spanked his monkey.
The fucking guy forced him to jerk him off.
I tickled his pickle.
Right. But he never blew him. And you guys out there saying this hurts Perry. This isn't good for Perry's ego. And I'm tired. I, for one, am tired of it.
We're tired of it.
Thank you, both
enough.
of you. Thank you, Don. Thank you, Mole. I
It's
appreciate
about time
that.
I was able to say that. I've been wanting to say that for months now.
Thank you so much, you
Try to
guys.
get it out, but this guy's always like, I jade him off. You know, I tickled his pickle. I wankled his monkey.
Spanked his monkey, not wankled his monkey.
I don't know what
Anyway,
it is. That's
his
not my
monkey.
world.
This next thing I want to talk about, it's got to end.
However many times you did it, I don't really. You just again, we're trying to
Perry,
put
did
it.
you just- Perry,
I'm
Perry,
trying to make it
Perry,
funny.
Did you just interrupt me?
I'm sorry.
We got to make a decision because I can't go on any farther. As you know, some guy totaled my car, and I don't have the money to get a new car. I do and I don't.
We still have those credits. All those credits at the
That's
casino.
what I'm saying. And I wanted to go into Mole's Money Bucks, but we can't continue to do this. I got to get some money, dude.
Dan, listen, I know you want to get the car and stuff, but
No, well, if you're not familiar with what Mole's Money Bucks are, here's what we've been doing. Back at the Super Bowl, and you can listen to this on our podcast, our Super Bowl podcast, Mole made a prediction about how the game would end, and he was right on. He was exactly right. Then what we did is we decided, well, let's test this, see if we can do something. We took our $10 shout-outs from that day, and when I say we, Perry didn't want to be involved. It was myself, Mole, and Mary Jane, our producer here. Well, Mole made a very bizarre bet, and he did a 10-team with upsets parlay. Well, we won. The next week, he went on an England versus Pakistan cricket game. Well, actually a 3-game series. He went with England. We won. Then he went and played blackjack. He bet that, put the entire thing on there, and we won. So last week, we had a total of $292,840. Mole took our money and bet on the Big Ten tourney plus conference tournament upsets.
yeah.
In his bet, he said that the Final Four, which you had to choose, he had Ohio State over Michigan and Michigan State over Wisconsin. That happened. Then in the finals, he bet Michigan State over Ohio State. Michigan State became the Big Ten champions. Then he had to pick 2 conference tournament upsets, and he could have gone anywhere. He picked 2 teams that were supposed to contend for the national title. He picked Kentucky and he picked North Carolina. Well, North Carolina and Kentucky lost. We are now, with that bet, our grand total between Mary Jane, myself, and Mole, we now have $878,520.
Oh, man, we are so close to up and over that million.
Well, no, okay.
We're close. We didn't make it. I thought we were going to make it.
Well,
sorry.
Right, here's the
that
deal,
only
Mole.
paid 3-1.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, you would think the odds on that would be a little bit
Yeah,
bigger.
with those
but
upset picks,
no.
too. and everything.
Why don't you take your money from that and get your car?
I think
Because
that's
we kind of work as a team.
all right, then let's make a pact, the 3 of us.
Well, I've been riding Mary Jane's good luck because she's been saying let it ride.
Let it ride.
Then let's make a deal. Let's make one last bet. If we win or lose. But I can't, I don't have a car right now.
Well, can I tell you 2 things I want to say?
Okay.
One is, this is kind of fun, but it would be a lot more fun if my buddy Scaremaster was in it. We're doing it as a team.
He doesn't want to put any money up.
Well, I suggest this. I suggest if he doesn't want to put in his fraction of the $10 shout-outs today, which I think comes to
well,
$13.
Actually, it comes to $10 a piece. Here's your
Yeah,
10.
but no, and he also gets that $3.30.
Yeah.
So
$10?
no,
There's
13.
only 4 shout-outs, Perry. You
And one of
fight
them was
everybody
only
away.
I fight everybody away, huh?
Yeah.
So if he wants to put that $13.36 in, if he can't put that in, I'm going to put the $13.36 in his name.
It's $13.65 though.
Okay. Oh, okay. I'll still do it.
Let me make sure I understand this correctly. What you're saying, Mole, is you're going to put his $10 shout-outs out of your pocket
Yep.
into this betting pool.
And he's going to be with us. Equal
So you're going to
partners.
give
equal partners.
Wait a second. So
Okay.
whatever we do, he could stand to take $250,000 if this thing gets over $1 million.
You bet. You bet. And I'll tell you something else. The second thing I'm going to tell you, I'm thinking outside the box, and it's going to be a lot more than that.
Nice.
Can you give us a hint?
Well, I have to know if everybody's in.
Are we all in?
Mary Jane, what do you think?
Okay. Let it ride.
All for one and one for all. I'll do it.
Thank you.
Are you in?
I'm in.
Now, it's a little bizarre that he gets to
Yeah.
at least $250,000.
That's who we are, though. That's who we are. You know what? We're bizarre. We're a family.
All right.
I like that. And I'm gonna say it's been rough and hard,
Don't bring up your
very-
Callahan
Don't
thing
bring
again.
that up.
Did I
If that's
say?
where
Did
this
I
is
say
going-
that?
Whenever
Did
you
I
You
say
said
say
something
that?
about
Whenever
hard
you
on.
say
I
hard.
said rough and hard, and I didn't.
You said
mean-
hard on.
I did not say hard
You
on.
did
I
too.
said
You said hard
rough and hard.
I thought we did.
Rough and hard. Rough meaning it's work is a bitch.
Yeah.
Hard meaning if it's a hard.
I know what
thing.
I think I know what you
It's
mean.
hard to
Perry,
fucking get
Perry,
along in life these days.
I think I know what you mean. It just seems very crazy that you're going to let him be an equal partner.
Well, I think it's only fair.
Thank you.
Why is
Mo.
it fair?
Why isn't it fair? Lilith fair.
All right, if you put it
Mo,
that way, yeah.
Let's see. Mo, Larry, and Curly were the big three back in the olden days. Now it's Don, Mole, and myself.
No, I don't think that's the case. They weren't known as the big three.
Well, they were the Three Stooges.
Yeah. I'm missing your point.
I'm saying, like, we're the Three Stooges of the new millennium.
Oh, okay. I'll buy that.
I agree with
point.
that.
All right, so we're all in, Mole. What is the bet going to be?
This week. Okay, this is my final bet of all time because I'm giving up betting for Lent, which started a few weeks back, but I can't really do a whole Lent. So I'm going to give up gambling, and this is the last bet, but we're thinking outside the box. We're done with sports because those got boring.
Because they were pretty easy for you.
Too easy.
Okay.
I want to do a bet that's going to matter. And you know what?
Explain yourself.
We lost Scaremaster's mom and billions of other people
Rest your soul.
to the big C.
Cancer, the big C.
This week, I predict, and I'm going to bet our money.
Now, what you're saying here, when you say our money,
Our
just to give
$878,000.
$878,520 plus our $40 we put in today,
Right.
so that would be $560.
Right.
560, 365 exactly. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
This week, I predict the world of science will cure cancer.
Cure cancer
Yep.
in a week?
This week. They've been working on it forever.
Well, dude,
They've been working
it's
on
not.
it forever.
It's.
They're due. They're totally due.
There's not a cancer cure
Not yet.
completely.
But this week, there is a gambling house in Grenada. I've been researching this. Look at the bets that I made so far, okay? You think it's a mistake?
Yeah,
You know, I'll tell you this. I was blown
in
away.
1 week.
No,
but,
not in
but
a week, Scaremaster. They're going to announce it this week, that they've cured cancer this week. The science
let
community.
me tell you this. I knew nothing about cricket, yet he bet on
Sticky
England.
wickets.
And he won. I thought the 10-team with upset parlay was next to impossible to hit. He hit right on. I personally think that anything Mole sets out to do, he can do. Now, you say you found a place to bet this. What are the odds on something like this? What do we get paid?
12-1.
12-1.
Yeah.
That would mean if you hit this, run numbers through my head real quick, we would make over $10 million to split between the four of us.
A lot of that goes to taxes, dude, and this is an offshore thing. But it still goes to a British bank it still goes to the British gambling house, Lancaster's, but they're located in Grenada.
Okay, but if you,
250 million a piece.
A piece, if
no. It's 12-1.
that means that we would win a piece over $2.5
Yeah, right
million.
around 2.5, but we'd probably lose that 0.5 to taxes.
That's
Wow.
okay. Shit.
I could get a car with that kind of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, a good car.
You can get a nice car with that kind of money. Plus, you can buy a fucking new condo or a house.
What would you do?
I'm thinking I would buy a condo and
Drop the lawsuit against Brian.
drop the lawsuit against Brian. Are you crazy?
You wouldn't need the money anymore.
Are you crazy?
You let all that go.
Are you crazy?
You're killing yourself with the stress.
I'm not
Really?
killing
Yeah, you
myself
are.
with the stress.
All
Yes,
you think
you know,
about
research-
is,
Brian is a fucking deadhead. He's gonna.
so what?
he's
Because he
going
likes the
down.
Grateful Dead, you got to sue him?
No, wrong.
But with $2 million, how about this? You get the money. They cure cancer. You get the money. You let the lawsuit against Brian go.
Make a
To
deal.
celebrate.
He put the money up for you.
You put that life behind you.
You've got no investment in this at all out of your
You
pocket.
You can relax. You can finally relax.
What about my oldest brother, Kenny?
He can continue to sue him. You're just out of it.
I got to see the win first.
Well, I'm saying if you win.
If I win.
If you win, you'll drop the lawsuit against your brother?
Maybe. I got to have the money in my hands first.
Right. If you have the money in your hands, you'll drop.
Maybe.
Well, that's exciting. But not as exciting as this.
It would be more like,
Do you listen when someone else is talking?
I'm sorry.
12-1 odds.
All right.
All right. Now, what I'm trying to say, it's very exciting. If we won that money, that would be great. But I don't know if it's as exciting as what's going to happen today. Because today, on Perry's movie review, we are going to have Perry review the cult classic film Windy City Heat.
That's our movie.
That's right. It's our movie. Movie that you starred in, Walter Molinsky. Movie that Don starred in as Don Barris, better known as Big Lou.
In the movie, yes.
In the movie. And Mole played Brock and myself.
Mole played
Brock.
Well, let's do your review.
That's what I'm trying to do here.
Okay, go ahead.
And myself, I played a guy named Stone Fury. Now, the movie was supposed to be a sports PI film that kind of got slopped out of...
it got what?
It got...
Slopped?
I said slopped. I meant more or less...
But you said slopped.
Yeah, slopped.
What does that mean
Meaning
exactly?
kicked out of show business. Meaning they threw the film away. And they were about to trash the whole movie.
Okay, just to really quick tell you what happened, if you forget. This movie originally was supposed to be a action type of film where you played Stone Fury, sports PI.
Correct.
Well, I don't know exactly. Was it because somebody knocked over a table? I don't remember, but we lost the financing. What was it exactly?
Scaremaster
Mole
was...
knocked
No,
over the
I
table.
did not. I
Liar,
most certainly
liar,
did not.
pants on fire.
You most certainly did not. You bumped into me when I was trying to
Bumped
get something.
into
yes,
you?
Yes, you were being a security
You
guard.
were
You
fucking...
were suddenly the world's
You
top.
were trying to...
You were suddenly like the biggest
You were trying to
security
be...
guard in Hollywood town.
You walked into the...
Oh, really?
You walked
really?
into the sound stage
Please.
and you saw this
I had a
big,
little bit
beautiful
of
table.
hunger pains.
And you're like,
and I
oh,
walked
wow.
over and I said, oh, look at all this food laid out for us. I'm going to help myself to a piece of it.
And
you
I
were like,
said
no.
no.
You shoved me.
And I helped you
He
back.
shoved you?
Shoved me
And
right
then you,
into
when
the
you
thing.
got away from me, you go grab the table.
Perry, if I
You
remember
knocked it
correctly,
over.
You shoved me into the table, and the table...
Liar!
Really?
all right, here's
Liar!
what I remember from the whole thing. I remember Perry was supposedly in charge of watching the craft service table, and when we came around, I remember he was bossy. Oh, I'm in charge. Hey, get away from there. And he was being a real dick about it. Nobody was touching anything, and then Perry was pushing people around. Next thing you know, the table comes down.
Perry was pushing people around?
That's what he just said.
That's what he said. That's because he's a liar.
Oh,
He's a
I
dirty,
was there,
filthy
dude.
liar.
I was there.
Yeah, you were there
Yeah,
because
I was
you were
there.
You walked in the room and you go, oh wow, look at this.
Right, exactly. I'm a little bit hungry. I felt
Yeah,
peckish.
you wanted to, and I was told specifically to not let anybody touch the crafts table. And you wanted to get something off the crafts table, a donut, a fucking Skittles.
Because I
don't
was
know.
hungry.
You couldn't
So
let him
what?
just do that?
Again.
You couldn't let him
You
just do
were
that?
not allowed
You're going to let
to
the
touch
corporate
the crafts
fucking
table.
world
But
push
why
you
were you
around?
bogarting it?
Yeah, you were just being
I
a
was
big shot.
instructed to not let anybody touch anything on the crafts table.
Yeah, by whom?
Bobcat.
You weren't kind of being
The
a big shot?
boss, Hiroshima Nagasaki.
Just go on.
The guy comes in and he says, it's over. It's over. It's canceled. The movie's canceled. And we got scared.
Well, then Yergi came in. Why did? Oh, I remember now. They played the movie for a test audience, and the people hated the film. The test audience's biggest problem with the film was that they didn't buy a greasy Italian being the lead in any kind of movie. So with the terrible reviews, the movie was dropped. So if I remember correctly, Kimmel came in and said, hey, some of the stuff in the behind-the-scenes footage is hysterical. Didn't we have a big meeting, Mole?
At IHOP.
Yes.
Who was there?
You, me, Dan, and
Not
Saul
Dan.
Steinberger with Screenbaum.
Dan wasn't there.
Me?
Don, you're Don. You're not Dan.
Who's Dan?
Dan Didzak, Dan.
Well, don't bring him up during this show.
Well, stop saying Dan, Mole.
His name's Dan.
His name's Don.
Wrong.
His brother's name is Dan.
Don't play with me, Scaremaster.
Anyway, the point is that we had a meeting and we were trying to decide who the movie would be about. Boy, I wish I had that back. I always thought it should have been about me.
Well,
I think the movie was kind of about me, actually.
it's actually about all three of us.
But you
It's
were
about you and you messing with me.
Yeah, but there was plenty of things where you fucked with people too.
But it was nothing.
Oh,
Oh,
come
you
on.
got
What
the
about the
Spanish
time-
Fly?
The Spanish Fly. What about when you toilet papered his fucking trailer?
Oh, yeah.
I toilet papered
Yeah,
his
you
trailer
did.
because he deserved it.
What about when you
Hilarious.
played the
Look at what he
trick
did
about?
to
You
me.
wrecked my house.
Look at what you did to me.
What about when you took the scalding hot water
Oh,
and put
God.
his hand in there?
Yeah, what about that? You burned my hand. I still have that thing.
Oh,
Look.
Okay, the point is that you fucked with a lot of people. It was
it would not have been done if you guys didn't fuck with me first.
okay, Perry. Everybody fucked with everybody, and what we decided to do
Is do
because
a behind the scenes thing.
right. Well, that was there, and what we decided to do was this because you wanted the movie to be about you. You wanted to be the guy, so we edited the film so all the jokes were on you instead of me. What about when Yergi fucked with me?
Yeah, Yergi fucked with
Do
you.
you, do you remember when he fucked with
Yeah,
me?
he brought in those two hot babes, and
He made Dan kiss their peepees, and they kissed each other's peepees for like a half hour.
I remember you walked in. That was
Yeah.
so
They don't. Those girls don't have peepees, my friend. Unless you want to call those peepees pussies.
You know what I mean.
I think we do. Anyway, so Kimmel got it, so we did this, sold it to Comedy Central, and they really dropped the ball.
and
they
they-
really dropped the ball.
What do you mean by drop the ball?
Well, they didn't do much for us.
They turned it into a cult classic
No, they
rather
didn't.
than
No, they didn't.
rather
They did
than-
nothing. How many times did they even play it?
what,
Three
like
times.
5-6 times.
Yeah, 3. Anyway, the point is, take over from there.
So
Montreal Comedy Festival,
Jeez.
Best Film Award.
yeah, Montreal.
And that's when you dropped the ball on making the sequel.
Why do you keep bringing that up? My God.
Okay, just keep with your review. We'll talk about him dropping
So-
the ball on that later. Go on.
So what else is there to say? I mean, you guys.
That's
are,
the movie review?
well, you're doing the movie review more than me.
No, I was telling you the behind the scenes thing. That didn't show up on the movie. What happened in the movie? Tell the people your movie review.
The movie was about me being harassed, scammed, teased, played with, jerked around this way, that way. I mean, and it kind of got funny. And then William the Refrigerator Perry showed up in the movie for a few scenes, actually a couple scenes. And then Ernie Banks,
It's a pretty good review.
yeah, and then the scene with William the Refrigerator Perry was a little bit about, hey man, someone stole the fridge, and of course,
Is that what he sounds like?
excuse me, yeah,
You
kind of
could
like
do a
that.
better fridge than that.
Well, I'm not feeling too good these days.
What happened? You woke up in Dan Barney's crack?
I'm sick.
Continue on with your movie review.
You remember when I got that motorcycle?
Do you remember when I got the watch?
Sweet watch.
So I sold that watch. Guess how much I made on that watch alone?
How much did you make on that watch?
You know what we made on the movie? 8 times that amount.
Whoa.
Are you done with your movie review?
I guess I am because you guys keep butting
Shut
into my
up.
movie.
I gave my motorcycle to somebody.
Can I bring up something?
No, what I'd like you to do is finish your movie review. Can you do
Well,
that?
Yeah, I'm basically done with the movie review.
That's your movie review?
And
You
that's
guys kept
Perry's
butting
movie
into my
review.
No, we
movie
didn't.
review?
No, we didn't. That's a lie.
Oh God.
Nothing else to say about it.
It was a great film. We had great people behind the film. We had Howard Stern make a remark on the movie in the DVD release. We had Robin Williams make a remark on the film and the DVD release. Who else?
Martin Balsam,
I don't remember the Martin Balsam thing.
David
No.
Jansen.
There was Johnny Knoxville made a remark of the.
I would imagine.
I think so. I believe it was a positive remark.
Okay.
He said, "I
so
can't wait for this guy to sue me."
I haven't been sued in a while. I wonder who could sue me. Hopefully it's the
Would you
star
guys-
of Windy City.
Maybe if I say something nice about this movie, this guy will sue me.
Maybe if I try to make a sequel, he'll sue me.
Nothing positive through either one of you guys.
Hey, what have you said positive? Tell me one thing you've done
I'm
positive.
trying to do things positive.
You give a 30-second movie review telling things that you
30-second
can
movie
telling
review.
things that you can
Being-
read on the
being-
box cover.
Being
You know what movie we should make?
What's that?
We should make the movie we were going to make a long time ago, Queen of the Road.
Now that would have been
now I'm
something
going to
else.
tell you guys about
What
the
was
movie.
the plot
Let
of
me
that?
explain something to the both of you about the
Hold-
next film that we are
Hold on.
going to
Stop
make.
right there.
No, we're not going to stop right there.
Stop right there.
because
I want to
can't
say
even-
something, and then you can talk. Now, if I remember, Queen of the Road was a movie where Perry played kind of the co-driver, and there was a ghost.
Perry was the driver. It was like Knight Rider, kind of, except Scaremaster bought a truck.
There was a ghost in the truck,
Yeah,
right?
it was haunted by a gay hitchhiker who was going to San Francisco, and his voice talked out of the truck. And the movie was called
What?
Queen of the Road. And Quincy was playing the voice of the truck.
I do remember that now. And if I remember, one of the big scenes, he picks us up. We were hitchhiking, you and I.
You and I were hitchhiking. I went in, I meet him. I say, "My name is Walter," and I sit him very nicely. And I try the air horn, and he gets very upset that I tried the air horn.
You didn't try the. You were all blitzed out of your mind and burp, 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 laughing your ass
What
off.
do you think our next movie should be, Scaremaster? What do you think?
Windy City Heat 2 with Nicolette Sheridan, Christina Applegate, Christina Aguilera, Lindsay Lohan,
Whoa.
Britney Spears, and the three of us.
What's it
Yeah,
about?
some
What's it
awesome
about?
taste in ladies.
Yeah.
That sounds like guy
It's
talk.
basically a part 2 of Windy City Heat, but with the sexiest babes in Hollywood.
It sounds
Let's
like
not
guy
let's
talk.
not forget Lindsay Lohan, or did I already say Lindsay Lohan? And we got to leave Mary Jane in the film too.
You got to leave her?
I
Why wouldn't
mean,
you let her
because
in the film?
she's the producer of this, so
Yeah.
we can't let her just stare at us while we're filming Windy City Heat 2 or the next project.
Who should Mary Jane play in the movie?
Nicolette
herself?
Sheridan.
Why did she play Nicolette Sheridan?
No, because I want Nicolette Sheridan in the project.
Why do you
Why?
want Nicolette Sheridan so
Because
bad?
because the bullshit that ABC's playing with her on Desperate Housewives.
You want to show
I
the
want
other
her.
side.
I want her to get another project where she knows she's got money coming in.
like Windy City too.
Exactly.
But
Smart.
what about the Beantown Heat thing that's almost going to happen?
Beantown Heat is bullshit.
Pretty exciting.
it's
Got a
not
lot of
bullshit.
people.
Whatever.
We would get to meet the band Boston.
The man Boston.
Band. He said
Oh, the
band.
band. Oh, I'm sorry.
With the connections he now has, I wouldn't be surprised if Terrifying Tim can get making a cameo, the President of the United States.
Boston, Mass. 02134.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if that could ever happen, Perry. It sounds like a good idea. What's the plot? Did you have any ideas for the plot?
Well, how did we want to?
Would anybody have
Let's
a love
see,
scene in there?
Yeah, I definitely want something to happen with myself and either
Nicolette Sheridan.
Nicolette Sheridan or Lindsay.
Like what sort of thing would happen?
Either Nicolette Sheridan plays my wife,
Okay.
or just the argumentative. Nicolette Sheridan's my wife. Lindsay Lohan's the aggressive one that's beating the shit out of all the other girlfriends.
So you have more than one girlfriend?
Dude, we've got, like I said, Nicolette Sheridan
Is your wife?
that would play my wife.
And you're cheating on her with all these other women.
Exactly.
Wow.
We got Lindsay Lohan, that's the aggressive one that's the dominant one that is basically wanting to be my number one.
And this is Stone Fury we're talking about.
Exactly.
What is the story behind this?
The story.
All I know is you're married and you have a lot
I can't
of
believe
girlfriends.
that Stone Fury got settled down and got married. You got kids?
The one kid that I originally have is out there in Texas.
Not you, Stone Fury, dude.
Stone Fury.
I would like to see Stone Fury.
Any
have a
little
kid.
stones?
He's a gigolo, man. He's
married to Nicolette Sheridan. He's got a wife.
No,
married.
but little Stone.
Yeah.
Pebbles Fury. And
How about Bam Bam?
how about if he just screams all the time? Dad! What are you doing, Dad? I'm not going to listen to you if I get fucking mad!
Oh,
guy
shit.
makes
What
sick.
would...
All right, let's.
I'm thinking if we don't do a movie, that we add the girls in the reality show.
Okay.
That would be even more fun.
All right, well,
because the three of us would play like a tag team with the girls
I'd
in
like
the
to
reality
do this.
show.
Got to pay some bills real quick. And once again, we have some great food here, some great Thai food. As a matter of fact, I would call it the finest in Thai cuisine. You know what I'm talking about, don't you, Perry?
Yeah, what the hucks?
Aren't you going to say anything about it?
What the hucks?
No, say something nice about
Yeah,
it.
they got the best Thai cuisine in West Hollywood.
I've already said that. Anyway, that's What the Huck, 323-654-7952. What was that?
323-654-7952.
323-654-7952.
Wow, Mole. That is spectacular.
I don't even know, man.
I didn't even know he could speak another language. How many languages do you speak, Mo?
A bunch of them. I don't know. They come in and out, man.
Bunch of them.
Hey, Perry,
Yes, sir.
do you want to introduce the ASM Plumbing and Porn?
No, thank you.
I'm not asking you.
Do I want to introduce ASM Plumbing and Porn? How much am I going? Is ASM Plumbing and Porn going to pay me for introducing their gay website?
Let me put it this way. Relief, discomfort. Now, which of these I next apply? That decision is in your hands. So take your time. Tell me. Is it safe?
Nope.
ASM Plumbing and Porn.
Wait,
is
hold
your
on.
one-
I'm still doing the chicken satay from the What the Hucks.
I'll have one.
Dan?
Thank you so much.
And may I have one too, please?
Yeah, I'll throw you one, man.
Don't throw it. Do not.
Catch it. It's called
Do
what?
not-
The Huck. Huck it.
Thank you.
You got it.
That's What the Huck. 323-654-7952. Now, Perry, I think you should read the ASM Plumbing and Porn today.
Are they paying me?
ASM Plumbing and Porn is your one-stop for all your plumbing and hardcore man-on-man porn concerns. That's ASM Plumbing and Porn, 440-731-9338. But you know what? They shouldn't take my word for it, should they, Mole?
No, they really shouldn't. They really shouldn't.
Wouldn't you say something else to that?
Oh, let's take the word of a great American hero and skateboard enthusiast.
A wannabe. He's no skateboard enthusiast.
More than anyone else I know.
Whatever.
Anyway, I'm
Whatever.
talking, of course, about terrifying Tim Perpedic.
Fucking crook is
Perry,
what he
you
is.
also like skateboards. I don't know.
Dude, I've been on and off in the sport since '74.
Yeah, but Tim Perpedic is new to it, so he's excited about it.
He's new. N-E-W, new to the sport.
Bringing in new blood to a sport that's dying out.
He knew nothing about it, and he just moved
Not
into
dying
it.
out.
Hi, I'm Terrifying Tim for ASM Plumbing and Porn. You want hot man-on-man films and top-notch plumbing and piping? Call ASM. Now, I may not be nearly as gay as their last spokesman, but I do know quality cornholing when I see it. Let's unclog some pipes! Ooh, 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 ooh! ASM Plumbing and Porn. Tell them Terrifying Tim sent you. Ooh, 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 ooh!
When are we going snowboarding? It's dumping right now.
Anyway, that's
Done
ASM
for the
Plumbing and
season.
Porn, 440-731-9338. The next segment is what we call our headline position here, the final segment of the day. Remember the days when this show had Perry's Corner closing this out? Oh,
I think
God,
everybody
was-
does.
You know
was
what?
terrible.
I haven't even been able to give my commercial.
Yeah, well, you did last week.
That was last week. What about this week?
No.
No?
You gotta move on, dude.
We're going to do what now people call the best thing that has ever been done, not only on this show, not only on any other podcast out there, but some people have said this. It's the best damn thing that you can find on the airwaves anywhere. Of course, I'm talking about mole play.
Whoa.
Mole play, let's play mole play. Mole play, let's play mole play. Mole play!
Real quick, Mole, I know that I check in, but you've never given me a straight answer.
Right.
Are we supposed to say something before we do mole play? I don't want to do anything illegal because I know we had the whole...
Yeah.
Well, okay. All right, with that, if you've never heard mole play before, not the home game, because I don't think we're supposed to talk about that, but Mole didn't say, so I'm not going to talk about
No,
it.
don't mention the home game. You're not allowed to mention
Why?
it.
What happened?
Because of the kids. God, the ears. The poisonings.
The poisonings? So just, what am I not supposed to do? Just not talk about it?
Kids. Scaremaster, he remembers the dark times.
I don't remember.
The protests.
Jesus Christ. Whatever. I don't know anything about what you...
You were involved. You were the one who said make
I
the
don't know
pieces look
what
like
you
candy
put
and make
on
game.
the market.
All right.
All right, anyway, if you've never heard Mole play before, it's an improv game we play here on the show. This is where Mole will set up some sort of scenario. He'll cast the scene, and then he'll direct the scene. Now, Mole, what are we going to be doing on today's Mole play?
Oh, man. It's really tough to choose between these two.
Well, could we help you? Maybe if you want to throw out an idea.
No, I think I got it.
Okay.
I'm going to need you guys to sit together because we're heading into the very near future. We're heading into this week. We're in a secret underground scientific laboratory. The world-famous scientist is about to make a medical breakthrough which will result in the cure for cancer. However, the brilliant scientist is none other than Windy City Heat's own Stone Fury. He's very excited about his finding, but he has to share it with his beautiful lab assistant and wife, Nicolette Sheridan. He wants to make the announcement, but it's going to take a while to get in the elevator to go all the way back to the surface from their underground secret laboratory, so he knows there's time to make love. We join Stone in his underground laboratory as he looks into the microphone and finds a cure for cancer. Mole play!
Wait a minute, you didn't cast it.
This is a tough one. Dan, let me hear you do Stone Fury.
Look at me! Hey, Randy Callahan, why don't you let me suck you off? Blah, 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 blah.
Shut the fuck up.
Scaremaster, let me hear yours.
You already know what I sound like.
Let me hear you do Stone.
This is my turf, my town, Chi-Town, Chicago, Illinois. The land of big buildings, big shoulders, broken hearts. Big buildings, big shoulders, big hearts, and broken fucking dreams. Now, about this cancer cure here. Surprise, surprise, surprise. All you motherfuckers, surprise, because I got it.
Wait a
I
minute.
got
hold on.
the cure to cancer.
Well, wait a second. Let me try. I didn't realize we could say things about cancer.
I think you kind of got the role.
Can I just try one more time?
Go ahead, Dan.
Hey, Randy, why don't you stop letting me suck your cock long enough so I can cure cancer? I just got to push this button. There, look what I did. Now you suck me off. I just cured cancer.
Oh, God. I just got to push this button.
Okay, Scaremaster got the role of Stone. Sorry, Dan, you were close. Dan, you're Nicolette Sheridan, his beautiful wife and assistant.
All right.
Are you shitting me?
Scaremaster, we joined them in the lab.
Excuse me.
We
Cut.
No. We joined them
If that's
in the
Nicolette Sheridan, you need D-cup titties, bitch.
We joined
You
them.
need D-cup titties, and you ain't got D-cup titties.
We joined them in the laboratory as Stone looks into the microphone and finds a cure for cancer. Mole play.
Hey, honey, look what I got here.
Oh,
Surprise,
look at that.
surprise, surprise.
Look at that. It makes me want to suck your cock like you did Randy
God.
Callahan.
Fuck you, you bitch.
Don't call me a bitch, Mr. Cancer Curer. No, look at me. I've cured cancer. I'm the best person. I can talk to women like an asshole. Fuck you, man.
Yeah.
I was the star of a TV show called Desperate Housewives. What have you ever done? Windy City Heat. That was a
Windy
suck-ass
City
movie.
Heat.
What else?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that's it.
Austin Powers is gold member.
You were an extra in that. You were an extra in that, you fucking douchebag. You don't have a pussy as sweet as this. Look at my pussy.
Hey, I'm Stone Fury.
What?
Don't ever fuck with me.
I won't.
Don't ever fuck with the best.
I won't. I promise. I'm sorry, Stone.
You hear who I am?
Yeah, you're Stone
The
Fury.
doctor here in town.
Dr. Stone Fury, the man
All
that's...
right?
Look, you have very sensitive nipples, don't you?
Don't call me Perry.
You have sensitive nipples.
Don't call me what?
You have
Don't call me
sensitive
Perry.
nipples.
Don't call me Perry.
I never blew anybody.
I never blew anybody, you
Like
fucking
that guy.
psychotic bitch.
Look at this, come
Get
on.
your hand off me.
Stone, you have very
Nicolette squeezes
sensitive-
it.
Oh, squeeze my tits, you bitch. Squeeze them, suck them, fuck them.
Oh, let me take your glasses
what are you
off.
doing? Get
me up with your
hey,
fanny pack. What do we
if
have
you-
in here? A pen? Let me see what else.
Get the fuck out of here!
The scientist is so excited about
What did
curing
you-
cancer.
Get your fucking hands out of my bag. You undid my bag. Why do you have to go into my bag?
Because she's
Because I
your
was
wife.
part
She's your
of
wife.
the-
That is not part of us.
I was
She's your
looking
wife.
for
I
your
don't give a
car
fuck if
keys.
you're my
I
wife.
wanted to borrow the car. I wanted to go to the
Bullshit.
store.
Yes, I did. I'm not
you.
lying to you. I
You
wanted to go
don't
shopping.
borrow.
I
You
wanted
don't
to-
borrow by
I'm your
grabbing.
wife.
I don't
I'm
give a
your
fuck
wife.
if you're my cunt. You don't borrow by grabbing my fucking bag.
Legally, I could divorce you and get half of everything.
Grab
in the bag.
what you
Well,
want,
maybe
you
that's what I'll
fucking
do.
cunt.
Maybe that's
I'll sue
what
the
I'll
shit
do.
out of you,
Oh,
too.
Really?
They stop and look at each other, deep into each other's eyes.
I'm sorry.
Stone heart melts, and he says he's sorry too.
Come here.
Yeah.
They lean in for a big makeup
Come here,
hug
just a makeup hug.
and a big kiss.
I'm not gonna kiss you.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
I'm not gonna kiss. I just want to hug you.
You want to put those lips on my face. You want to put those lips on my face, and I'm not going to allow it to happen.
And that's Mo Play.
Mo play, let's play Mo play. Mo play, let's play Mo play. Mo play!
Did you see how happy he was?
Yeah, he got excited.
You got really fucking crazy right there. Well, I see by the big clock on the wall that our show is just about over. And once again, I don't know what the fuck happened here. Just around the corner, you don't want to wait until the last second. The 20th anniversary of what we're calling The Holiday. That's, of course, when Randy Callahan and Perry Caravello finally hooked up. That's June 26, 1992.
You are
and
disgusting. You are disgusting.
How about this? If nothing else is going on, let's all go to the beach.
On that day,
Yep. Or fishing.
it's a Monday. Put the money down, Perry. We're
It
not-
was a Monday, a day like any other day. Scary Perry and Randy Callahan.
All right, the point is the holiday is going to fall on a Tuesday this year, and don't wait till the last second. We're under 100 days before the holiday is here. So we're going to have some T-shirts made very soon. The Never Forget T-shirts that I'm sure you'll be seeing very soon. If you need stickers, get in touch with me on Facebook, the ones that say gay with a question mark. I don't know exactly what that means, and I can't stop those stickers from going out there. But I'm really thinking about putting together some stickers that says not gay with a question mark.
Nice.
And I think that's going to make Perry feel a little bit better because Perry doesn't need to be told by everybody that he's gay. He did
Happy gay.
He did something one time, and he didn't mean to do it. It wasn't something he wants to do all the time. It was-
Or ever again.
or ever again. He feels humiliated by it. And to tell you the truth, I'm kind of sad that people make fun of him because.
And we're sick of hearing him talk about it.
Yeah, that's the other side. Because if you guys stop teasing him, he's going to stop bragging about it because he likes the attention. And anything you guys do, he's going to try to continue to get that attention.
You want to know where I like my attention? I'm wearing my attention, okay?
The neck brace?
Yeah.
The fanny pack?
The neck brace, okay?
That gets you a lot of attention?
I mean, you get weirdos staring at me and shit, but I mean, oh, fuck. The neck hurts, but I mean...
So anyway, well, let's wrap this up. Don't forget, June 26th, the holiday, the 20th anniversary. If you need those gay stickers, get in touch with me on my Facebook account. And if you want to get in touch with us on the social network, don't forget, on Facebook, I'm at Don Barris. Mole is at Walter Molininski. Perry is at Perry F. Caravello. That's very important. That's K-A-R-V-E-L-L-O. An American hero, Tim Perpedic. He's also on Facebook.
Hero.
Get in touch with him and say, God bless you for what you've done.
He's not even
anyway,
Mickey Mouse.
Guys, put her there if you would. Everybody, Big Three! If you want to see me, I'm at the Comedy Store every night. Also, don't forget, Monday nights, the Ding Dong Show, 10 p.m. You going to be anywhere, Perry?
I have no clue yet.
Mole?
I'm going to go out to What the Hucks.
Yeah, well, there you go. So see you next time. Goodbye.